Hey guys, it's Sam Clarke, Head of Sales and Marketing for InvisiblePPC, back here again for episode number 2 in our client acquisition series. Okay, last episode we covered prospecting values. So if you want to check out the 3 main prospecting values that we see in successful agencies, you can head back and check that video out from last week. Today though, we're going to be covering acquisition types, more specifically new business acquisition types. Okay, so what are the types of new business that we can expect to be generating as an agency? And we've got 4 different types that I'm going to be covering in a bit more detail today. So let's jump into it. Okay, so new business acquisition type number 1 is our existing customers. So our existing customer base. They're the easiest people for us to sell and sell new products to, or sell new services to, and increase our monthly revenue. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Maybe you've got a few clients that are using you for an SEO service or a social media service, whatever that service may be, maybe your core service offering. What other services do you offer that can be an upsell or a cross-sell or an add-on to that service that they're already purchasing? Have a think about that. Have a look at your existing customer database. Now, when is it appropriate for you to talk to them about these additional services? There's a few different times that you would benefit from doing that, but I think the most beneficial would be when they're actually seeing real good success with your existing service that you're offering for them. So if you, as I say, if you're offering an SEO service here, if they're getting great traffic from that service, you've got a great relationship with them, they're happy with the monthly reports that you're showing them each month, the numbers are good. It's a great time to talk to them about adding on an additional service. Maybe it's PPC, maybe it's social media, whatever it may be. Whatever you have in your service offering arsenal, start to talk to them about those different add-ons that they can add on to their service package with you. That's going to be the easiest way for you to add on monthly recurring revenue without too much effort needed from your sales team or any kind of outbound outreach. Okay, so that brings us on to point number 2, which is referrals. So if you're already doing a great job with your existing customers, as we've just spoken about in point number 1, then those existing customers will start to refer new business to you. Now, usually the new business that they refer to you, the people that come your way from these referrals, are generally similar businesses to the ones that you're already working with, that you've seen good results for, because your existing customers hang around in a network of similar people, similar clients. So those guys that are coming towards you, referrals, you know that you can do a good job. They're much easier to close because they're coming to you hot from an existing customer that's been singing your praises. And that's a great way for you to close new business and add on, again, monthly revenue to your existing business. But what about if you're not actually getting many referrals? Okay, now this is one thing that I'm quite passionate about. I don't think there's anything wrong in asking for referrals. If you've got great client relationships, you've got a lot of clients, existing customers that you're doing really good work for, and you get along with them. We all have those clients that are like friends. They're great people. We want to be able to build those relationships to a point where you've got a client that's more of a friend, you get along with them, they're on the same wavelength as you. Why not ask those guys for a referral? As long as you do it in the right way, there's no harm that can be done for it. If you just mention in an update meeting that you have with them, or a monthly meeting that you've got, just drop it in. Do you know anybody else that might benefit from the services like you guys have benefited from our services? We're hitting goal with you guys every month. We hope we're confident that you're happy with what we're doing. Is there anybody else that in your network that might benefit from this as well? So don't be shy to ask for a referral if you've got a good relationship with the client as it is. Or what you can also do is you can add some kind of referral incentive. Dropbox famously gave away free storage space to every person that referred a new sign up for Dropbox. Those kind of I know that's a SaaS business, but those kind of incentive referrals are also a great way to generate new referrals as well. Maybe transferring it into agency business, excuse me. Maybe what you would do is say, okay, well, for each new client that you refer to us and they come on board, maybe we'll discount 5% or 10% off your monthly fees. I don't know, whatever it works for your business, whatever your business model is. But maybe there's things that you can think about there, to generate more referrals and get that referral train moving if it isn't working for you that well already. So that brings us to point number 3, which is our past prospects. So those people that have, they've reached out to you guys, they filled in a form on your website, a contact form, or maybe they've picked up the phone to give you a call. Either way, they've been entered into your sales process at some point. So they're stored in your CRM system, or however whatever system you use to manage your leads and your prospects that come through, and they've started to go through that sales process, but for whatever reason they didn't jump over the fence and they didn't become a customer of yours at that point in time. Now hopefully you'll have the reasons that they didn't become a customer noted down somewhere so that you can refer back to them. But gather up a list of those past prospects that you haven't contacted for say 3-4 months and start to reach out to them. These people already know who you are. There's already an existing relationship there. They're much warmer than going straight outbound. So reach out to those guys, see if you can reignite any fires. If there's any people that it just wasn't the right time for when you spoke to them last time, those guys are great to reach out again and just, if anything, build the relationship. If they're not going to bring you new business right there, you continue in that relationship and you can keep following up with them every 3 months to see if they're anywhere near making a decision, or if there's anything that you guys can do to bring them on board, maybe making them a small incentive offer, whatever it may be. Okay, so reaching out to past prospects is a great way to attract new business. It's a great new business acquisition stream. And then moving on to point number 4, which is our cold prospects or our cold leads. Now, they're either going to be coming to us via marketing that we're doing as an agency. Maybe you're running Facebook ads. Maybe you've got a content strategy where you're putting out content like videos like this each week, or if you've got a blog content strategy, whatever it may be. Those cold leads that are coming towards you are obviously a great way to attract new business and move them down your sales pipeline. There's also the cold outreach aspect as well. So maybe you cold email people. Maybe if you're honed in on a specific niche or a niche, then you can email your specific target audience each and every week and do a bit of cold outreach or cold calling, whatever it may be. But the point being is that the 4th and final business acquisition channel that you've got here are these kind of cold leads. So people that don't know you and now they do, because they've either come to you via some kind of inbound strategy that you've got, or you've reached out to them. Okay, these guys are obviously going to have the lowest conversion rate because they are exactly what I said, they're cold. Okay, they don't know you. You've got to build that relationship with them, whether it's through content or whether it's through actually having a conversation with them. So those guys might take a little bit longer to close. You want to gain their trust, you want to provide them value up front, and those guys are going to close at a much lower conversion rate than your existing customers, your past prospects, or any referrals that are coming your way. Okay, so those are the 4 main acquisition types that you've got coming your way as an agency owner. Let me know if you've got any questions about each and every one. Happy to answer them in the comments below. Hope you've enjoyed this episode number 2 of the client acquisition series that we're doing here in Invisible PPC. Let us know if you like it, if you don't like it, whatever. Let us know in the comments below. We'll try and make it better if you don't. And stay tuned next week. There'll be another video being released. That'll be episode 3. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave us a like if you did find this useful. It really helps, guys. All right, thanks for now. Bye-bye.